we got the announcement that AEW will be finally
Yes.
giving the women tag titles.
Wow.
This is the right time to do it. I think that
Hmm.
they've got enough women now. Um, I think the fans have wanted it. There have been multiple women on a roster that have been asking for it for a long time. Anna Jay has been one of the women asking for this for a long time. So I think it's the right time.
Yeah. I think the thing that I like about it the most, Phil, is they've done things to establish teams. They've done things to establish stories about the championships. It's not just like Tony's like, we're gonna have women's tag team championships, and we're scrambling to figure out who the women's tag teams are. We went over it a few times on our pods about who the teams could be. They have a good field. They could have a nice tournament set up with the teams just kind of announced or being around the last couple of months. So it's like when the tag team championships do come, they can have feuds and other things to add some legacy, bring them to prominence, and it's not just floundering around as championship. I think that's the thing that makes me feel most excited about it. Also, I think there's only so many championship spots that there could be, or top women in the company like Mercedes and Tony and people that represent these spots as single stars. I think having a tag team and tag team championships kind of opens it up for other women like you described, of Anna and Ty and Megan and Penelope, or people that have kind of grinded in the company for years and years that deserve something, some kind of other story, some kind of something that means more. I think these championships are going to represent that.
Yeah, I think that this and the other announcement is great because
Right.
it shows that there are more opportunities for the women.
Exactly.
And these are things that AEW fans have been asking for 4 or 5 years at this point. The company is heading into its 6-year anniversary.
Should.
And I think that it's the right time. And
It is.
like you said, there's enough women now to fill out a tag division. There's a bit of a log jam in the mid card as well. And so I
Right.
think this gives some of the women something to do.
Mm-hmm.
And like you have like Ty and Anna Jay, for example. Like this immediately gives them something.
Sky and Blue and then Julia, I think, is going to do so much for them as a tag team.
Yeah, they could use something. This is like you said, Penelope and
Mm-hmm.
Megan Bain. You could add Tony and Mina into the mix. Um, I Shuri is back wrestling again. She has been basically saying in so many words, "Hey, I want to tag with Sheeta." They famously had a tag team together. I think that's the perfect way to bring Sheeta back to AEW is reintroducing them as a tag team.
Yeah, remember we talked a little bit last week about where AEW was going to be this week, and if the whole show went by without a certain someone appearing, how crazy it was going to look. I've seen some people off this announcement being like, "Hey, what if she found a partner?" And I'm like, I don't know, man. It's not.
not
Where's she
looking
at?
not looking great. I thought if you were going to bring her back in any way, it would happen in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Very shocked that it did not happen.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know that I believe she's coming back now. Crazier things have happened, so I don't know. But I don't think it's out of realm of possibility that you could partner her up with someone.
Mm-hmm.
There are wrestlers that she has history with. You could put her with
Definitely.
Deanna. You
Mm-hmm.
could put her with I don't know. I think Thunder Rose is injured. I think that's why we haven't seen her.
I
But
think so too.
uh, you could do a how could they coexist team with her and Thunder or
Her and
someone else.
Deep, maybe.
I
Where's
don't know.
Deep? Yeah.
I don't think the D one's happening. um, but I think the great thing about this is you have somebody like Tony who's not champion now,
Right.
but Tony's
Oh
a
yeah,
big
Tony too. Mm-hmm.
Tony's a big star. So
Yep.
no matter what you put her in, people are going to invest in it.
Totally.
And Tony being Tony Khan clearly likes Tony Storm, and I think that is a good sign where if you put the belt on her and Mina, for example, then you know they're going to be on TV
Yep.
because Tony already has vested interest in Tony Storm.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's the right choice. I think some people would be
Tony with another championship is going to turn people off, I think.
I think some people would be very upset if she went from world champion to holding another championship in a short amount of time. But
Mhm.
I do think that if there's a tournament or something, Tony and Mina will be in the mix. I don't think it's a terrible idea to put the belts on them eventually, but maybe not as the inaugural champions.
Right. Yeah, I think you want to reward like a Ty and Anna or a Sky and Julia in that the inaugural first championships moments, but you're definitely gonna need like a Tony and Mina run in there to really establish what these championships are. And like you said, they're always on TV. They're always gonna represent that. This just opens it up for the division. People have been talking about for years wanting these championships. Has faith in the fans. It has faith in all the women involved. That means we can have more women coming in and getting involved because it opens up different avenues in the company. It's just great news all around.
Yeah, but what I was getting at with Tony and having a big star like Tony in the mix is that guarantees that we'll see the tag titles around, and I think that that's kind of the same reasoning that you could make for putting Britt in the mix, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to believe at this point. I still think it's wild that we haven't seen Britt Baker on TV.
Like you said, today or the Dynamite in Pittsburgh, that if you don't do it there, where do you do it? Like you have to establish. It has to be a different plan of bringing her back. If you're gonna bring her back, because Pittsburgh, you just bring her back. You don't need to announce or do anything. But now you're gonna have to establish something if that is gonna happen. I just don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, there are routes you can go with it. But yeah, you've got other teams that you can put together. Jamie Hayter, you can team her with somebody.
Jamie.
She famously has a tag partner that is not signed anywhere at the moment. You could run back B and Jamie Hayter as a tag team. They work together at Stardom.
They put Marina on TV a lot more. She has a friend that'd like to fight too. No, her friend went back over there, huh? Sorry.
I don't think she's signed though.
Did she?
I think she's doing like some backstage work, but I don't know that she's signed.
Because I don't care about y'all. I fucks with Shayna, and I would not be mad at her teaming up with Marina. And
I would be all for it. You've got Beth now. You could team Beth with somebody. I saw Carly Bravo cooking a little bit. Carly said, "Walk with me," and he put the picture out there of Trish with Queen Aminata, and I was like, might be onto something.
Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. I mean, we've talked about it for a long time. Stat did just win the AEW Women's World Championship, but there's the looming shadow thing of her and Willow that's forever going to be a thing. And at one point, they can definitely be AEW Women's Tag Team Champions.
Yes. I think the ending of Dynamite confirmed for me that we are getting Willow and Stat reunion at some point. I don't know if it'll be in time for them to be the inaugural champions, but I do think it's happening.
Oh, Harley and somebody too. Harley could be somebody's partner.
Yes.
There's a lot of avenues to go.
Mercedes teased that, hey, I like belts. I like tag team wrestling. Athena did the eye emoji when she saw it as well. Poor Billy Starks was like, wait a minute, you're looking for another partner. I'm right here. You gonna tag with Mercedes? Like, but wait, I'm right here.
Let me just tell you, if Mercedes and Athena become AEW World Women's Tag Team Champions, we're gonna be insufferable on this podcast. I'm just letting y'all know now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that tag team. There's a poll up that Athena put out of like, who would you guys like to see me tag with? I believe Billy's winning it last time I saw. I think she's got the most votes.
I mean, it totally should be Billy. Like the Mercedes thing as well. But like as the tag teams that are established that could go right now, Athena and Billy can go right now.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of directions you can go with this.
I forgot about the ROH women too. You got like Red Velvet when she comes back. Layla Gray's over there. Like there's a bunch of talented women down there too that can be established in this. Taya and
yeah, I don't know what the status is on Charlotte Renegade, but I would like to see the Renegade twins in the mix.
Renegades, yeah, man, this is gonna get good.
Yeah, there's some established women's tag teams that are also not signed anywhere. Even if you're just bringing them in to take part in a tournament, that could be good. Like, what's the Hex doing? You could put the Hex in there. There's There's options.
I fucks with the Hex too heavy, and I'd be very into it. So bring the Hex in. Every time I see them, I'm like, Marty Bell, what's up?
Yeah. Also have a person that famously tagged with some wrestlers, famously tag team champion, WWE, and in Stardom. I don't know what Dakota's doing. Maybe Dakota could be in the mix. Dakota also famously at one point tagged with Ruby Soho.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Sure, Ruby's probably itching to get back at these points, probably. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know how soon we're gonna get Ruby back, but yeah, I wouldn't mind Dakota showing
Like
up.
the stuff we just said, the women we just went through, Phil, that's hard. That's like a great group right there.
Yeah, you've got a lot of options here, so I'm very excited to see this division develop.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we also got the announcement. Well, not announcement yet, but uh, we've got official development for AEW's Blood and Guts match for this
Wow.
year. Jamie Hayter, of course, took
Same week
part.
for both these things is pretty wild for things that we've been wanting for so long.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter took part in the main event. Afterwards, uh, those Triangle of Madness women are still still trying to gang up on people, still
I
using the
love it.
numbers game to jump people. And Queen Nominata was having none of it. Came out to Jamie Hayter's aid with her belt. She was ready to put belt to ass.
Mm-hmm.
And Jamie was like, "I'm sick of you. This. I know how to solve this." And very funny British accent, like somebody else. Blood and guts.
I mean, you needed those vibes to really establish what this is. I love her announcing it. I love Tekla being like, I can't wait. Like, that sounds amazing. I want to fight everybody in here already, anyways. Them having these kind of blood feuds that have been brewing for so long be the basis of this blood and guts match, I think is awesome. They didn't announce a date or anything, Phil. We don't know nothing. Honestly, we don't know what the teams are going to be. We don't know anything, but just the thought of Jamie Hayter being the one to announce it, the people that are seemingly going to be involved, this is going to be really dope.
Yes. I saw someone say that this might be the way to give the women their first pay per view main event,
Mm,
and I'd be here for that.
mm.
I don't know where it's going to happen, but I'm glad that we finally got a payoff to this. With all of the multi women matches and all star tag matches we've gotten for weeks, I'm just like, this has to be leading to blood and guts or something, right? And so
Definitely.
I'm glad that was confirmed. I'm glad that this wasn't one of those dangling plot lines that never went anywhere. I'm glad that the Queen Nominata and Tekla blood feud is really the thing that kickstarted this. And
Mm-hmm.
they're both in the mix. I think they've done a great job of keeping Tekla hovering around big storylines, putting her in big matches. Even if she's not champion or they haven't given her a big win, she's still been in the mix with some big storylines coming in.
Right.
And the same thing with Queen Aminata. I do think that they've got to eventually start giving her wins, but I love that she's been on TV. I love that she's been at least on the pay per views, even if it's just on the pre show.
If Jamie Hayter's gonna be the kind of the mouthpiece, kind of the focal point of this, she has to be world championship division or like number one contender or something off of this, right? Like off the backs of this, we have to establish what we're gonna do with Jamie Hayter.
I mean, sure, but I think it's telling that she is kind of like the leader for her side at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think that shows just like where the fanfare is for her. And I mean, she's been right there. She's been on the cusp, was made it to the Owen Hart finals.
Yeah.
She probably had like a real good chance of winning the title at All Out if Chris Statlander did not use the seatbelt to win. So I have to assume we're probably going to get a one-on-one match between Statlander and Hayter at some point.
Right.
But I love that she's kind of like the captain so far of the babyface team. I have to assume we're probably going to get Statlander maybe on this team.
Mm-hmm.
I think the babyface team could be Jamie, Queen
Mm-hmm.
Amadada, Statlander, Willow, Harley.
Harley, Tony,
Probably Tony.
Tony.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
Tony.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine you doing a first blood and guts match and
Right.
having Tony.
Yeah, come on.
It's fits Tony.
She's already bled so many times.
Yeah, I think that this says a lot for where the women are. They've had so many great hardcore style matches, and there's so many people that I just named that would do very well in this match. I mean, Statlander has had so many great matches like that. Willow as well. Willow has taken part in the Anarchy in the Arena, so it makes all the sense in the world for her to be here. And I also think that with having her and Statlander on the team, that helps to build to that reunion storyline.
And if on the other side is Julia and Sky and Tekla, who have all been in hardcore crazy matches and shit, this makes a lot of sense. Listen, we talked about Britt earlier. If the heels need a little something, maybe bring her back here, put her on the heel side, because I don't think you can put her on the babyface side.
I mean, yes, I think that she would fit as well because she's also famously been in some hardcore matches for AEW.
Right.
I don't know, because the heel side will be, of course, the Triangle of Madness, but then you have two spaces left. I gather one of them will probably be Megan or Penelope.
Megan, maybe both.
Or both of them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because they have been fighting and doing hardcore shit with these women too. So
Penelope has done hardcore matches as well.
And they had the spot from a couple weeks ago on Collision where they came out with the chairs and the kendo sticks and they were all beating each other's ass. So yeah, this kind of makes sense. I think that works.
So I think the last two members for that team are probably going to be Megan and Penelope.
That's a pretty sick lineup.
But yeah, very excited about this. Very excited for more advancement for the women. Very excited about the women getting more opportunities.
Yes.
I'm glad that it's not just we're just talking about it and speculating about it anymore. It's a reality. It's not like, because we've been talking about this for weeks. Like, it's got to be blood and guts, right? That was the internet talk for a long time. And it's like, good, we're finally getting to it. It's not people asking Tony Khan questions about it. And he's like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. It's like, well, we're going to do it or not.
Hey, maybe we should reconvene and talk about it. We're like, you're the guy that they could talk about it with. Like, you could just say yes or no right now. And every time they would announce a men's one for the last couple of years, people were like, waiting, where's it going? What's happening? And the fact that they've only announced the women's one this year and there's so much fanfare around it, I think is great news for them and exciting stuff.